Hi, Shamier. How are you? Greetings from Toronto. Great to see you.
T dot in the building. Six, 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 six,
We
six, six, six,
miss you.
six.
You have to come home soon. But I know you're a busy guy and you are so good. I've seen the first 5 episodes of the show. I was riveted.
Wow.
I have to ask you, you are not a guy that shies away from preparation. You don't just walk on set and say, I'm going to do this. How on earth did you get into the mindset of Travante and what he has to go through in this show?
Um, yeah, no, preparation's key, and that's honestly rooted in anxiety and not wanting to mess up. So I just like to over prepare. It's very type A of me. It's kind of who I am as a person. Anyone that knows me knows I'm very meticulous about process, especially with my creative aspirations and jobs and duties. And so for this particular role, as I was playing a U.S. Navy SEAL, as a Canadian who's never been in the military before, it was important for me to try to get it right or get close to it at the very least. So
Yeah.
I worked with an ex-Navy SEAL by the name of Remy Adelake. He was, integral to my process. He put me through a training boot camp, where I, was running for miles and, there's the American side, kilometers, I should say, for the Canadians out there, and working out a lot, push-ups, sit-ups, working in the mud, and just really understanding the psychology of a Navy SEAL, understanding the physicality of a Navy SEAL, during the actual process, because my character's in isolation a lot,
Yes.
alienated from the rest of the world. I actually slept in the desert, during the shoot period. I'd wake up extra early before anybody else. I'd go to set and just really get dressed there, bring my uniform home, really, doing what a Navy SEAL would do every day. They wouldn't have wardrobe bringing their uniform. It would just be them.
For sure.
So I took that and I applied that to my process to hopefully, get to the truth and the core of this man,
Oh,
Trevante.
it's amazing. I want to ask you quickly about the scene where you're in isolation and you see this Afghani, who really just wants to help you. And you're sitting around and you're both telling your stories, but he's telling in his language, you're speaking in English, and you don't understand, but there's that connection. It gives me
Right.
goosebumps to even just talk about that scene. What was it like to shoot that? And how did you get that connection?
Aziz that was my scene partner, was so present in and by the way, I don't want to butcher. I think Aziz is like German. He's not even, he didn't even speak that language. And so, he even transformed, which is remarkable to see him, speak and play that role. But that was something that was really exciting, and kudos to our creative team. They allowed us to, you know, not rewrite, but ad lib and add little nuances in there that made it really real. A lot of those moments, that you experience, that I think made the final edit. Some of them were improv, and just really making it palatable and making it real, like similar to, Bonnie, if we dropped you in the middle of a place that you didn't speak the mother tongue,
Right.
what that would be like for you. And so that scene was really important, and I love that scene, because that scene really showed a reality to who we are as people. But
Yes,
at the through line of it all, they were both connected by love,
exactly.
by somebody they loved, and regardless of language, they still had emotion and feeling, which was something that made that scene, I felt, very layered and special, to say the least.
Yeah, no, it was beautiful and I loved it. I really loved it. Okay, so there's an alien invasion in Toronto. Where would you go hide?
Under the nearest table, in the basement, chilling. And you're from Toronto, so you'll get it. So I'll definitely have to have some curry goat, some rice and peas, some oxtail, like maybe a nice Grace pineapple drink, and just chill out while the alien invasion's happening, and a Jamaican beef patty from Morton Station. And that's what I'd be doing.
Thanks. Now I'm really hungry. Appreciate that. And lastly, I gotta say, gotta props to you and your bro. My God, you guys obviously being from Toronto, you've made it. You guys are so inspirational with everything that you do, not just your acting, your charity, everything. Like, God bless you. But I want to know, people out there are going to go, wow, two guys from Toronto, they did it. How important was your family in making your dreams come true?
They instill the foundations and the principles that shape me as a person first and foremost. If I was in another profession, I'd still give them the same thanks and gratitude. They supported my dreams. They supported what I wanted to do, But at the same time, it's very important to say that, being an actor, that's just my day job at the forefront, but my mother always said, you got to make sure you're a good person first and foremost. And so that was, something that I was raised with, and she instilled into us, drove into us, as a Jamaican immigrant. And I think that was a big part of the reason why I am, who I am today, and why I'm able to do what I can do at the levels in which I do it. And I give all thanks and praise to her and the community that I came from, Scarborough, and the people that raised me, in that community. And that's the truth, and they know who they are. And I still talk to them today. And then that was a big part of, the makeup of what I do, and why half the companies that I've founded are named after that community. Half the things that I do are based and put in the name of individuals that I grew up with, because those are the people in that community truly made me, and why I'm able to do what I'm doing today in Paris, currently shooting John Wick 4 with
I
Keanu Reeves,
know. Unbelievable. I wish I was there on set just bringing you your coffee. I can't wait to see that. But listen, congratulations on everything. You really are outstanding in Invasion. What a great, great series.
Thanks, Bonnie.
And we are so proud of you here in Toronto. Can't wait for you
Oh,
to come back home and we can see each other in person. Take care and have a great day.
thanks, Bonnie. Okay,
Okay.
you too. Very kind. You're so sweet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye.